Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Small Talk, small conversation with huge impact. My name is Alec Cuenca. I am your host. And, oh my God, I ruined that. I ruined that intro. Let me do that again. Hey, guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. Now exclusively on Spotify. I am your host, Alec Cuenca. And thank you so much for letting me do that. Now everyone knows I'm human. I make mistakes, and that's okay. And so I want to thank you for being here, for just learning. I'm so happy that still a lot of you guys are, tuning into the podcast, finding ways that you can, become a better person, become a better version of yourself. And I'm just so proud of you. Whether you're listening for the end time or you're listening for the first time, you are welcome here because we're just, like-minded individuals who just want to grow every single day. And so, coming off our previous episode, I want to talk about something that maybe, you guys are still not aware or not, you don't know where to start, Maybe you came from my last episode and you understand that you want to break out of the culture scape, you want to be in the awakening stage, or you want to become in the transforming stage, and you want to live in an extraordinary life. Great. I'm happy for you. You have that intention. Now, the question is, what's the plan? And the plan is very important. The plan is very important because without the plan, you won't know how to get there. It's not enough that you know where you want to be. For the longest time, I think that has been the biggest gap of my of why I was able to reach a lot of things, and why some goals of mine are not really manifesting in my life. It's not because of timing, but because I'm buying the wrong plan. One of the things that I have learned is if I want to become wealthy, that I got to learn what's the plan that the wealthy people do, and I just need to follow that plan. But it turns out I have been using a lot of different plans that are not really allowing me to be the best version of myself. And so in this podcast episode, I want to talk about the plan that allowed me to create the freedom that I have right now. And freedom in the sense of not just time freedom, where I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I'm going to go on a lot of trips in my birth month, and it's going to be very exciting. And I'm just super duper happy and grateful that I'm allowed to do that, because not a lot of people are allowed to do that. A lot of people are, stuck in a loop of working 8 to 5, and they don't have a choice. I don't like that. If you're happy with that, happy for you. I'm great. I'm grateful for you as well. Again, nothing wrong, nothing bad, except that for me, I really value time freedom. And so I want to make sure that I have that. And not only time freedom, but also financial freedom. This allowed me to jump from earning minimum and earning, let's say 6 digits a month without a college degree. And no, I'm not going to sell you anything on this. But I'm going to sell you on a principle that I have used ever since I started understanding this game of life, and it's still something that I use up until this day. So if you really want time freedom and financial freedom, this is one of the paths. It's not the only plan that works, but this plan surely works. If you want to try it out, use this, apply it in your life. So the plan goes like this. It starts with number 1, talk about or deep dive into your personal development. Number 1 starts with personal development. It needs to start personal development, because you won't be able to get to the other things if your foundation of how you understand the world is not enough. The foundation needs to be set, and the foundation is personal development. So how do you do personal development? Number 1, it starts with your physical. Workout, rest, diet. You need to know, what are you consuming? What are you allowed to consume? Is it healthy? Is it not healthy? Starts with the physical health. Are you moving? Are you doing exercise? Are you making sure you can do 20 push-ups or more in a straight No, 20 push-ups or more straight. Can you do that? Because I just read a study that it decreases your risk of getting a heart attack by 97%. If you can just train your body to do a 20 or more push-up straight, then your chance of getting a heart attack would decrease by 97% or 93%, or along those lines. Okay. And so start with physical. Okay, you got to understand how your body works. Okay. Do you wake up early morning? Do you like to stay up late? How can you optimize your sleep? How can you optimize your diet? All of those things, you got to be willing to study them. And again, study. Now, I'm not asking you to create your own here. You just need to find plans that work and apply them. That's all you need to do. So here, I'm sharing with you my own plan. I hope that you apply this as well. Try it out. If it doesn't work out, then maybe, try some other thing. But if it does, then congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Okay. So number 1, personal development. It needs to start with personal development, physical. Next is mental. What are you studying? What are you letting into your mind? Are you watching positive influence, or are you just watching maritesan on the internet? Are you just concerned with the current issues about celebrities and influencers who's not going to add any value in your life? And I'm not talking about entertainment value. Okay? Not that. It's not going to help you create that time freedom and financial freedom. I'm sorry to say this. If you are going to watch entertaining videos, here's my advice. Don't just watch, study them. If you see a person who's doing well in the entertainment scene, who's a well-known celebrity and influencer, don't just admire them, study them. What are they doing right? And do that. That's how you maximize your time. Make sure that everything that's coming into your mind, you're feeding it with the right thing. I call this the information diet. It's not enough that you just diet physically, but you need to diet also what comes into your mind. So check in. Are you following more positive influence or more, people who are just getting jealous at? Check in. Okay. Are you in the culture of flex culture, or are you in the culture of value culture? Check in. Okay. Next is emotional. Are you doing journaling? Are you practicing what we call the PSE, perfect self-expression? And when you're feeling sad, are you sad? When you're feeling happy, are you happy? When you're excited, are you excited? When you're pissed or you're angry, are you pissed or angry? Hindi yung sinasabi mo when people ask you, how are you doing? Okay lang. When someone hurts you, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But you need to worry about it. I'm worried about it. It does matter. I'm offended by it. Okay? And so, are you practicing perfect self-expression? And the next one is, of course, spiritual. Spiritual in terms of, are you aligning yourself with your higher source? Are you tapping into that unlimited source of happiness, joy, love, energy, and creativity? Are you in alignment of the bigger plan at play? Or are you just forcing things your way? Because if that's the case, there are going to be a lot of resistance. But if you're just letting life flow because you are in alignment, then that's going to be your foundation as well. Spiritual development. And last one is financial development. You got to learn how to do your finances. Okay. Maybe this is the last part of the personal development. You need to fix your finances. Because if you are okay with your finances, and finances, by the way, is 80% behavior. It's 80% behavior and 20% knowledge. Okay. That means you are in a good space of habits, a system is working in place. Okay. If you are lost in your finances, I'd be happy to help you out with that. If you're a young professional who's already working, I'd love to help you set up your wealth and make sure that you're prepared for your future financially. If you want to set up a financial planning session, coaching call with me, send me a message on Instagram. I would love to help you out. Okay. And I'm only going to do this for the month of August since it's my birth month. So make sure that if you're listening to it right now in July, make sure that you send me a message. Okay. So yeah, that's the last one, financial development. The next one, okay, after that, I'm not going to be able to dive into this. Maybe I go into this in a different podcast episode, but just the overview, okay? Start with personal development. It's not going to fail you. I promise that. Study, 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 study. Success is in science. It's both a science and an art. More of a science, study success. Read a lot of books, listen to a lot of podcasts, watch a lot of videos, talk to a lot of mentors and coaches. That's your main job. If you do that, you'll increase your value and your skills, okay? Because if you do that, of course, you'll get exposed and a lot of things will follow. I promise you, the opportunities will also align to that. You're not going to get minimum opportunities. You're going to get what you deserve, okay? The second one after personal development is what we call personal mastery. It's applying all the personal development, okay? It's applying all the principles, but making sure that you apply it in the hardest points in your life. What I'd like to call this is adversity quotient. Are you okay? Are you okay with that? Okay. And so that's something that you need to do to grow yourself. No. Yeah, okay. Personal mastery. That's the next one. The next one is what we call business development. So you need to learn how to do business. Okay. What is a business? A business is something that gets a lot of money, brings a lot of income and revenue for a good value that is being produced to the market. If you know how to do a business, then that means you are creating a good enough value that people are willing to buy. Okay? So business development, that's the next. And the last one is for the next level, it's leadership development, leadership mastery. Because the true elite in this world, the people who have reached the biggest growth in the world and are living their extraordinary lives are the people who are leading people. So practice your leadership skill. I'm going to be deep diving those things in a different episode. But if you like this episode, let me know what you enjoy about this, and I'll be happy to support you and help you out on this one as well. And so that I just know what episode I would like to create. Okay. So again, thank you so much for listening to this episode. I truly appreciate you guys. I love all your messages and all of your support and all of your love. And I read all of them. And if you want to extend your support as well, please support me by clicking down below, by getting a copy of my ebook and maybe a copy of my courses as well. A lot of workshops coming up, so make sure you are updated as well for that. So again, my name is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, Small Conversations with Huge Impact. Now exclusive on Spotify. And yeah, talk to you guys next episode. Peace